Welcome once again to Cards TV. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Moth with Ron Mann, head coach of the University of Louisville track and field teams, competing this past weekend in the Big East Indoor Tournament. And I first want to talk about the Armory. I mean, this is just an amazing building, and the history there. As I looked at some of the meet records or the track records and that, it's pretty astonishing.
Well, the Armory is very special to track and field, and New York City is very special, and for athletes to have the opportunity to go and compete in the Armory and go to New York City, I mean, is a wonderful and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sure. As we look at the team standings, we talked about the men a little decimated by injuries, and I think the result reflected that. On the women's side, you felt like you were maybe in the mix. You ran into an injury, you ran into maybe a foul or two, but as the team results weren't what you wanted, there were still some great individual performances.
Really were, and that, you know, that's why we go to competitions, is they don't always come out the way they should, but at the same time, you know, we'll be back, and we'll be back stronger than ever, and certainly we know that this team took some hits, but it'll be back.
And on the women's side, I know you had a couple of throwers win individual titles. They've had great seasons.
They have, and they continue to do so. And really, it was a great competition for them, and we feel very good about what they're doing and how they'll go on into the national championships and do very, very well there.
No question. And you also mentioned Olivia Spencer had a particularly exciting race.
Well, the young lady from Cincinnati came back off of a double, coming back and running the 500, and Olivia got right in the middle of it. And she realized that she had the cardinal on the front and wings on the back, and it didn't matter that this athlete was going to be the athlete of the meet. Olivia was going to make her work for it and challenge her from gun to the finish line, and that's what we want as Cardinals.
Absolutely. So we move from Big East into a transition that takes us eventually to the NCAAs, and that means the final qualifier, if we may be politically correct in the track and field world. Basically, it's an opportunity to post that time you need to get in the NCAAs. I don't know, you've got some athletes that will attempt to do so.
Yeah, and we take a look at that, and there's a variety of these throughout the country, and you look to see where the competition in those particular events are. We'll send a handful of kids, some of them just for a tune-up. They've maybe already got their spot for the Nationals. Others are trying to move up on that national descending order list. We'll send a handful, and then obviously into the national championships in Idaho, and then on to outdoor.
Nampa, Idaho. There's a good reason it's indoor in Idaho in March, I should say. We'll kind of keep an eye on how things go in this final qualifier weekend, and of course all the results, as always, will be posted online through UofLSports.com. And depending on how things go, we may talk back again and give you a little preview on how things go in the NCAAs. But in the meantime, we wish you and the team the best of luck, and maybe a little bit of rest for a change for you, Coach.
Sean, thank you so much.
For Ron Mann, I'm Sean Moth. Thanks for watching. We will talk next right here on Cards TV.